Hi, Gemini, and welcome to your Spirit Guide and Angel Messages for December 2019. This is the last month of the year, as well as the last month in this decade, Gemini. I'm going to pull a card, a numerology card, to see which number is important or significant for you guys for December, along with the attached message. So let's see, Gemini. Ooh, you guys have synchronicity, and it is number 87, which would reduce down to a 5, which would reduce down to a 6. Gemini, 6 is a number of harmony and flow after the challenge and struggle and change and transition that takes place in the 5. So 6, 15, and 87 are significant numbers for you guys in December. And what's attached is synchronicity. Whoo, Gemini, pay attention to all repeating signs and synchronicities and those thoughts that gnaw at you and won't leave you. And I'm not talking about being worried. It's that feeling like in your stomach almost, where it's like it just won't leave you alone, okay? Intuition, gut instincts, the vibes you're picking up on, the dreams you're having, all of it highly, highly significant in December for you guys. And you know, this is a general reading, so this could be giving you information about a relationship, a change you need to make in your life, a job, giving you an answer about something you've put out to the universe. It will be different for all of you. But my goodness, you guys are being answered in December, no question. So let's see specifically what your spirit guides would like to add to this synchronicity. Whoa. You know, that just it jumped. I have to say, some of you, it's time, and look at what's on the bottom, openness. Oh my gosh, yes, a Gemini, a spirit just told me. We have your full moon in the middle of December, don't we? And it's going to be a very significant time for you. Oh, big things coming. And for some of you, it's time to take that leap of faith, of the plunge. Be bold, be brave, and just jump in. Wow. Okay, so we'll put that back. And we will see. Ooh, and we have potential. Good things coming, Gemini. Do not hold back. Do not be afraid. It is really time to just jump in and trust the universe and ask for big, big signs. And you know, what I do when I really need an answer is I ask for the same sign times 3, like that I'll see it 3 times within the same day, so that I know, you know, it's just not because it's on my mind and I'm attracting it to me. I'm just like, I put it out to the universe. All right, give me a sign times 3 that I can't miss, and then I let it go and I no longer dwell on it. And the universe will answer and deliver, Gemini. And that's what your spirit guides are saying right here is, you know, you are going to be given everything you need. But you've got to be willing to jump in and believe in yourself and see the potential and what's before you or what's being offered to you. It's like leading you into a period of harmony, and there's some beautiful manifestation coming for you guys attached with this Gemini full moon that's taking place. So let's pull a card specifically from your angels and get more insight about this message that's coming through. Ooh, and now we have, this is card 22, which is a master number, an angel of new beginnings. Look at that, Gemini. What do you want to happen? Where do you want to go? What have you been feeling in your heart? What has been pulling you? Man, because your spiritual team is answering and trying to lead you to the place of your highest happiness, and you know, open you up to the potential of yourself, the potential of magic of the universe, that nothing is impossible, and you are being guided and given signs and synchronicities. Also, you know, those of you who feel your passed on loved ones around you very strongly, you know, go into meditation, clear your mind, just really tap into everything around you. Gemini, this is a powerful time of spirituality for you guys, and it's like the universe is speaking to you. All of the universe is speaking to you, trying to guide you into like this new beginning, new opportunity, and have you see the potential inside yourself, which you're capable of, and like nothing is impossible. Wow. Very deep stuff here. All right, so this here is going to be, your advice cards for December. And I normally will pull these at the end, but I felt very led to pull them at this point in the reading. And, you know, you guys are my third reading, and so I've seen why Spirits had me do this through Aries and Taurus. All right, you guys have balance karma and think twice. So these are your advices for December. And we will read the deeper meaning here at the end of the reading. But, you know, balancing karma and thinking twice pertains to this entire message. And, you know, because 2 had to come out, Gemini, there's probably like 2 different situations going on for you guys in December, like in 22. Yeah, there's like 2 different things happening for you guys. And, you know, one hand, the karma's getting balanced, which to me feels very positive for you guys. And then the think twice is really like to jump in, take the plunge, to believe in yourself and not, you know, overthink, second guess, dwell on things like that. All right, so let's pull some tarot. We have the Strength, 5 of Swords, Temperance, and that would definitely go with the balancing of karma, 6 of Cups, and 9 of Swords. No, you are not restricted, Gemini. There's no reason to worry, to second guess, to overthink. You know, sometimes, Gemini, you've just got to jump in. You know, for a long time, I was doing YouTube and working a full-time job as an accountant. And, you know, it got to be very hard to really do both, because the more popular I got on YouTube, the more, you know, there was demand. So the more I was uploading, which made me have way less energy for my full-time job. That was the main thing. And Spirit was pushing me and pushing me to just go all into YouTube. And I'm like, no way, no way. Like, you know, my job at the corporate office is a steady paycheck, is a steady income, and I can count on that no matter what. YouTube, I cannot do that so much. And I felt it, Gemini. Spirit was pushing, and I was not budging. And then finally, there's things that unfolded in my reality that forced me into having to just go into YouTube full time to help take care of a family member. And everything worked out just fine. And all is happy and well on that front. But at the time, it was incredibly scary, and I didn't trust it. And, you know, there were times of struggle and challenge. But Gemini, you've got to just jump in, because there's something here in this 6 of Cups that goes all the way back into your past. Something you were reaching for, something you really wanted, something you started thinking about way back in your past, and the time has come to finally act on it, to see the potential in yourself and move towards it. Look to the signs and synchronicities of the universe, of your spiritual team, and don't get caught up in overanalyzing and worrying about everything, second guessing yourself and all the worst possible outcomes that could be. Instead of focusing there, focus on all the what could happen that's good, that would be the best thing ever, because you are strong, you are able, you are capable, and it's really your own mind that holds you back, or you taking words to heart of somebody who doesn't really have your best interest at heart, or they're kind of in a lower place themselves, so they tend to be negative and they've said things to you and it makes you second guess. You've got to just scrap that. It's time for a balance to come into play, an energy balance. It's there and it's here. So let's pull some more tarot. Temperance, you've got that twice now, Gemini. That's a big deal. So a Sagittarius could absolutely be involved with this. Next we have the Hermit. And, you know, okay, so there's a story unfolding. So let's get everybody out. Six of Swords. Two of Swords. And lastly, we have Seven of Cups. Nice. Okay. Woo! So, I liked that because the way that jumped and then this just jumped out of my hand. Seven of Cups is all about the potential, the possibility, the daydreams, the what could be, the what should be. And look at it's within you, Gemini, to make it happen. All right. So, there could be a couple of people involved. We have a potential Leo, really strong presence of a Sagittarius, and then potentially a Virgo as well with the Hermit. So Gemini, what I see here is you may really be desiring to make this change, to jump in, to do something that you feel is best for you. But there is somebody in your life, it could be a friend, a family member, a romantic partner, that is just, I don't feel like they intentionally mean to, but it's almost like they are a rain cloud, a wet blanket. And I see that like as they're depicted sitting over here on this, you know, mountaintop, kind of segregating themselves, and this being you right here with your, you know, idea or what you're doing, and they just cannot support you, and they don't have very nice things to say about it. Or you know, you're just, I don't know, it's like what they say, it deters you, and your spiritual team is coming in and saying, don't listen to that rain cloud whatsoever. All right. The sun is in Sagittarius right now, so we are in Sagittarius season. You know, that could be why the Temperance is coming out so strong, because you're going to be much more led by your spirit, by your soul in December rather than your mind. All right. Because with the Two of Swords, you know, I see like people walking two different ways here. And it's like you're split, like you have this dream, this goal, this desire within you that's attached to your past, but it's almost like you might let it go or walk away from it because you don't see the potential in it or yourself for what it really is. You're overthinking, second guessing, or somebody else is kind of feeding your head full of stuff that you really don't need to hear. It comes from their own insecurities and has nothing to do with what's best for you, even if they're packaging it as such. And Spirit's saying, like, sometimes you just have to take a leap of faith and jump in and just see what happens, see where life takes you. I mean, you know, use logic, obviously. Like, if I would have just left my job and did YouTube, that would have been stupid. Like, I had to build that up first before I could do that. And so, you know, be smart about it, obviously. Use logic and common sense. But, you know, when you're feeling that nudge, it's time to go. It's time for a new beginning to come in. And your spiritual team is showing this to you all through December in your reality with signs and synchronicities that you just cannot miss, Gemini. So let's see what this advice is about. So with the balancing of karma, it says, there's a reason for everything. Each life has many connections to previous lives. You came to balance karma with others. Allow grief, anger, and guilt to be transformed into a force to fortify you and assist you in fulfilling your purpose in this lifetime, which is a lot more happiness than you have been experiencing as of to date. So now we have think twice, and it says, no matter your level of power or success, set aside your pride and prepare for the unexpected. Don't underestimate the situation. The outcome may be altered if you examine the viewpoints and approaches of others before taking action. Okay, so Gemini, this is saying it's good to listen to other people's opinions and advice, but coming back to this Hermit and this Five of Swords, make sure it's coming from a solid, healthy place and not a place of insecurity, jealousy from a rain cloud. Be really cautious of that, because, when we really love somebody and respect them and admire them, what they say in their opinion means more than other people. And sometimes their opinion isn't best and they don't know what's best for you. You know what's best for you. So don't second guess and overthink, your life and what you need to do, changes you need to make, what you want to happen for you. But also believe in the magic, believe in the potential of yourself and what could happen and what could be for you, Gemini, because there is something manifesting here, which is creating a new beginning for you. And there's this element of you having to jump in and take the plunge. And it's just all around you, signs and synchronicities everywhere. 87, 15, and then 6 are also significant numbers. So those are your messages, Gemini. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.